8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And it's game time. Kinex5 here. We're in 2K4 CTF playing another PUG tonight, or at least another map of this late night PUG. Post Super Bowl edition. First map we saw blue team, which was actually, well, yeah, now it's blue team again. Win a pretty convincing match on Orbital Classic there. I think it was 5-1 into the last couple minutes. However, that was their map pick, and they chose it to specifically slow down the offensive capabilities of this red team. And now red's going to choose a much faster moving map. They're going to, be on Grendelkeep here, and we'll see if that changes things. Flag's certainly moving very quickly early on. Didn't see who grabbed the 100 armor. They're probably already dead, given the way things have been moving so far. Very high pace already. We've got Raven grabbing the flag. Kind of surprised to not see him, or to see him on offense instead of defense. I guess we're gonna have Galgore probably on defense with, I don't know, maybe Galgore with Lavake. No, okay, he's Lavake offense. Anyway, I'll figure it out in about 10 seconds when my brain catches up to what I'm reading here. We see the 100 armor being fought over right here. Should have been taken. There it goes. Looks like it went to blue. Hard to tell. Meanwhile, GS3K is going to get a grab in. Not going to be able to frag his way at a base 2-on-1. Yeah, we have Neo and Galgore on D here. Neo and Galgore both kind of being swing players. I think Galgore's best role is probably defense, but Neo certainly capable of running either one. He definitely played offense on Orbital Classic right there. Armor. Oh, both amps should actually be up. Let's go see if we can catch an amp grab. It looks like red amp just got taken. Was that Lavake with it? Meanwhile, Galgore has his amp. He goes down. His flag's going to be moving soon. Zero Wolf, aka Raven, going to be grabbing this flag. Try to get up high mid. Makes the jump, but has a red in front of him. Gets body block. Going to go ahead and drop back down. May double back to that lift. Nope, he's got his offense, or he's got the enemy offense who sees where he is. Going to take his time, get that kill, wait for his cover to set up for this cutoff. That cutoff comes in, and that flag gets returned. Didn't see where the 100 armor went. Let's go ahead and get a look at red flag. As blue flag is moving, I wonder if a blue team is going to drop back or push ahead. You pretty much have to do one or the other on this map. You can't wait too long. And red looks like they're pushing their defense out quite a bit. There we go. Facial and Xios both falling back once that flag gets grabbed by Raven. He goes down, but Xios also goes down, so Lavake going to get this grab. He's looking pretty good on health. Let's see if I can just stick with him with this distance cam. See, 100 health coming in. Rockets going right down, and Facial able to get that cutoff and the instant return. And 100 armor should be up soon, but Facial able to get that cap. So red going up quick. And this was their map pick. Like I said, would not be surprised to see them run a very aggressive offense here, doing a lot of translocator dropping, trying to get revolving door offense, maybe even seeing some cherry picking action. They really want to get these flags moving and test the blue defense, which really wasn't tested much the first half of Orbital Classic. The second half, they finally got into more of a coordinated attack role and got the flag moving a lot more. However, on this map, they can run that style of offense that they want to run, which is just hectic, just causing mass chaos and really forcing blue defense to really stay in communication with each other and be in the right place at the right time. 100 armor should be spawning in the next 10 seconds or so. I don't think it was delayed. There we've got Failsauce definitely waiting on it. Maybe waiting for their flag carrier to come up high mid with it. Let's go watch him. Lockdown. Oh, he only had 6 health. Probably going to tell him to go ahead and cherry pick. It's exactly what he does. Grabs. He knows he has the armor. But he jumps right into the enemy flag carrier. He's going to have cover all over him. His high mid has 3 behind him. Gets cut off. Goes down. A nice pickup by Lockdown, but there's nobody else there to get that pickup. However, blue completely abandoned their flag carrier in order to get that return. So both flags reset. Let's go ahead and get back in base. We'll watch the blue team defending a little bit as we have Failsauce coming in. Their amp gets up. Are they going to pick it up? See, a nice job there by Galgore and Neo. Each one took a side, and so they cut off the flag carrier. by literally just sandwiching him in there. Amp goes up, or Amp gets grabbed and goes down immediately. See, not much happening. Red offense coming in again one at a time, kind of like we saw last map. However, on Grendelkeep, the big difference is there's not as much health. It's a much shorter map, which means that your offense can get back in over and over and over much quicker, and you can win that war of attrition. You can come in, get 1 or 2 shots on the D, die, come back in, get 1 or 2 shots on the D. You get a couple people doing that, and you'll be able to take care of business eventually. So right now, Galgore and Neo doing a good job, though, of focusing their fire and clearing these individuals as they come into the base. See, Failsauce getting headshot there, really only getting out whenever he's pulling up that shield gun. And I think what we're going to need to see from Red is exactly what we saw from Blue last map, which is these organized attacks. Rather than coming in one at a time, I mean, they're testing the Blue defense, they're making them make shots, putting a lot of pressure on them. But right now, Blue defense has actually responded. They're making those shots that they need to make. So Red team there dropping one back to get that cutoff. However, they aren't able to cover their flag carrier, so they end up losing that potential run right there. Galgore's got Amp in his base. We're going to watch him defend a little bit with it. Picks up a lightning gun. He's going to be able to one-shot most people in this map. One goes down. Shooting down the map. Actually hits a teammate there. No friendly fire and capture the flag. He's got all kinds of targets out in mid right now. See the double kill, helping out, trying to clear that 100 area. Trying to take out enemy flag carrier's shield. That shield should be depleted. But they still need to get a cutoff here. The Red team, though, cover all over their flag carrier. Galgore goes down. Lavake not looking too good with the red flag, though. Only 8 health. And he's going to be running into this enemy flag carrier as soon as he's not careful. He backs up to rockets. Going to see if his team can put 4 people in return and get this flag back. But right now, enemy flag carrier is right on top of him. That's going to be a cap. 2-0 Red now. And it's safe to say the blue, the blue flag is spending a lot more time in the enemy base than the red flag is in the blue base. Red team has gotten this flag moving quite often. Exactly what we expected here. And really, the difference a map makes is huge. We'll see if this continues. I'm not sure if blue team might make a switch on their personnel. We're not even halfway point of the map yet, so there's plenty of time to make adjustments. I wouldn't say the power-ups have made a huge difference on this map so far, though. I don't think blue team has to worry about tightening up their timing on that so much. As you see them getting back into the base now, doing a good job covering. Red actually drops some offense back to try to get this return. However, it leaves their flag carrier by himself. So I'm not sure what went on there, but blue team able to get that return and secure that cap. So red team's going to be moving now. You've got Failsauce with his flag. He's going to head out enemy flag. He knows he's got to jump on the defenders. He's ahead of all of them. Running into enemy flag carrier, but if this flag gets home, he can piss him back to a stand. This may be another rebound cap. There he goes. GS3K able to get that final kill and seal that base off. So an immediate rebound by red, and they're back up by 2. So red offense making up for a little bit of a miscommunication there, a little bit of a miscue, by taking advantage of the blue team being caught behind their flag carrier. GS3K going out high. Going to count on taking some damage here. Going to try to just piston away, break that line of sight. Not a bad move against defense that likes to sit back and take lightning gun shots at you. You see him just pissing across the map over and over and over. Knows he's taking self-damage that way, but what you're doing is you're basically gambling that the damage you take is going to be lower than what you would have taken had you not broken that line of sight. And not a bad bet on this map, especially with the defenders he's playing against. This is a nice last-second denial on the stand, but they're able to convert that cap. So another turnaround cap by blue. I wouldn't quite call it a rebound, but able to answer again. And once again, we have a 1-cap game at just about the halfway point of this map. Blue now all over the flag carrier. Can't take him down, though. Now GS3K running with his flag. There he goes. It looks like he got telefragged right there by Neo. So Lockdown going to be running some offense against Galgore here. Not going to win that battle very often one-on-one. Definitely not two-on-two, as he's just scrambling right now, trying to buy time for his cover. Maybe allow his teammate to get in return for, or to get in position for a cherry pick. However, 100 armor's up, gets taken right in front of him. He's high mid though, and now he's got someone in. He's got two covered, able to waltz across mid. Blue team not able to keep track of him. Don't get the cutoff. Failsauce going to go down, and they need to get out of the line of sight here. They're very exposed up top there. They get back into their base, hoping for a return. You see a headshot coming in. Lockdown's just going to hold up that shield. Gets headshot. Another one coming in. That's a flag pass, not a drop. So it looks like GS3K is going to be covering with that amp. It's another flag pass. Lavake's going to be running up top, just dodging around, hoping to keep distance between the defenders and himself. Give his cover time to react, and there you go. You see him jumping all around the map, using every trick jump in the book to try to twist up the defense and allow his cover to get a kill there. But he gets headshot, an immediate return by Facial. There's a surprise headshot, an immediate return right there. Nice play by Facial. Lockdown now, looking kind of stacked. If he can get a pickup here, they could be in good shape. That minigun cover. So Red's going to be high mid. Looks like their whole team is there waiting for the EFC. You see another headshot coming in. GS3K with a couple headshots in a row there. Denial on the stick, but a Lockdown with enough health to survive the shots and get in there, and another turnaround cap. Seeing lots of back-to-back capping here as both teams playing very aggressively. Let's see if we can watch Galgore try to play some defense now, as Red team has just been pushing across the map over and over. And it looks like they may have made a switch. Was it... Maybe they didn't. I think Galgore and Neo, were they always on defense on this map? I think they were. So anyway, Galgore's going to grab that amp. See what he can do with it. His team's back in base. If he can get this kill, chance to pull within two. There we go. Quick caps coming in from both sides. Grendel can kind of go either way depending on how teams decide to play. Whether they want to commit fully to offense or defense. This time they are clearly committing to offense. As we see 8 caps already with a little over 7 minutes left to go. Once again, we're seeing this red team just basically with a train of attackers coming in and just attacking that defense. And when you have someone who really likes to be a dedicated flag runner, you can kind of get away with that because they're going to be so much faster than someone who's worried about picking up armor, vials, weapons. They're just going to go straight for the flag. And so you can drop in 2 people to just sort of disrupt and really just annoy the enemy defenders, and then allow them to grab that flag. And it looks like he's running right now with a little bit of armor, so he can piston all the way back to his base. He actually gets an LG shot off on the flag carrier there. He's going to be running back to his own base. If they can get this return, will be a cap, but PB is in position there to jump in and get that return. Blue team suiciding back to base, trying to keep it clear as Lavake jumps in. He's only got 10 health. Flacks his teammate's head. Not going to do him any good in this game type. A nice pickup there by Raven. Somehow survives, surrounded by Red. He's going to get back into his own stand, but a clutch grab by GS3K. They're going to need to settle this down and try to clear this base a little bit. There's the return. Blue pulls within 1 now with just over 6 minutes left. And this is plenty of time, though, for Blue if they can keep these flags moving. And perhaps more importantly, keep winning these transition battles, because the red team has had the blue flag in their base virtually non-stop, but blue has done a good job of doing just that, denying on the stand, able to get those clutch last-second returns like we saw right there. Dare I say, red offense has actually been significantly better than the score indicates. We'll put it that way. They've had blue flag in their hands quite a bit, just haven't been able to convert these caps. I would almost like to see GS3K playing more of a mid role here, because I believe as 2 offensive players, I believe they can get this flag across with less cover than they're getting, and perhaps having that extra gun back in base or in the front of the base would help them get back to base clean and keep it sealed. Maybe they'd have a couple more caps. Just hypotheticals right there. As Failsauce has 3 people on him, including an amp. Not going to go very far there. See Neo here defending with that amp. GS3K going to take him down though and grab that flag. Seeing it moving again. Failsauce there for the pickup. Might even see it pass here. He's going to go ahead and piston, probably go high mid. Nope, going to stay going to his flak. Expects to go down soon, probably telling his cover to go ahead and get a translocator out. That's exactly what happens. Lockdown picking that flag up. No cover left though. Maybe hoping to get another kill here as his team charges out to his defense, able to guard him all the way back into his base. Flag goes down. If this comes back, he can piston to his stand. Keeps the shield out, and another cap by Red. So already 10 caps in this game. Still 4 minutes left to play. And as the blue team gets a little more desperate for offense here, we could see a couple more coming in for either side easily. PB getting linked from both directions. Lockdown. Still looking pretty good on health, though. He definitely had some armor. He's going to make it all the way to enemy flak. Pickup should come in. There you go. Raven, though, getting comboed from the top. Lavake gets a cover and a pickup, but it goes down immediately. Lockdown here taking 2 direct rockets. We're going to see another flag run by Raven here. Takes rockets to the face. Rockets to the back. Getting knocked around. Still alive somehow. Should be going down quickly. There we go. Let's see if we can get a view of blue flag here and follow these runs. As you see, a nice instant switch up there by GS3K running straight towards his cover. And see, that's what I mean by communication on your offense. Doesn't work out for him, but his cover was in position before he got there. And that can make a huge difference, especially on a map like this, where you need your cover to seal the base behind you. And you lock down again, once again, running towards his cover there. So Red Team having a much easier time coordinating their offense on this map than they were on Orbital Classic. The combo's coming down, flag going to get picked up again. Lavake's keeping this moving. Just under 3 minutes remaining. This is plenty of time if you can keep these flags moving, and certainly both teams have had these flags moving. But getting through that mid area is going to be tricky. Let's go ahead and watch this red flag. This is going to be the operative objective here. This needs to come back to blue base twice in the next 2.5 minutes. PB takes shots from above. No cover on him. His cover seems a little bit out of position. He finally catches up, but Red able to cut him off. And blue team, based on what I'm seeing from Red falling back on that, seem to be overcommitting to cutting off the flag carrier. They might want to try a little cherry pick here. Have a flag runner grab some armor. As meanwhile, blue flag making it all the way back into red base yet again. We'll see if we get another clutch return out of blue. Doesn't happen. Third cap coming in. 2 minutes left. Pretty much going to do it right there. I'll give it a little bit more time before we run through the stats because it's a very fast map. You can see a lot of crazy things happening on Grendel. But if they're going to start happening, they need to start happening immediately. We're going to see Lavake pistoning high mid. Tries to do the crazy 15 or so second cap across mid, but gets disrupted. That's why that jump is so hard to do, because any shots coming in are going to knock you right off your line. Minute and a half left. Pretty much going to be able to call it there, so we're going to watch some of the stats here. So we see red base. Didn't see any particular domination of enemy amps. I think both teams pretty much controlled their own amp. See 100 armors more or less spread around. You see Failsauce grabbing 5. He puts a lot of emphasis on grabbing the 100 armor, especially on this map, so that's not surprising. However, 7 for lockdown. I think that may have had a little bit to do with these flag runs being able to go as far as they did, as Red Team did dominate that 100 armor. We saw them with blue flag in their base a lot of the time. I would like to see some of these more advanced stats about that, because truth be told, Red Team could have capped 2 or 3 more times. They had a couple denials and last-second returns and grabs by the blue team to keep this game as close as it was. Red offense really dominated this game. It was really Blue's offense that was able to slow things down a little bit. As we see a couple more caps coming into garbage time. I think that may have been a trans drop back there, a little revolving door offense coming in. I see 28 flag grabs coming out for Red Team's primary flag runner there. And there you have it, map 2. Team split maps. We're going to see if they decide to do a tiebreaker or not. It is getting pretty late, so they may just call it.